Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicola and today we are gonna do a short practice for the 2-week wait, so after ovulation, and now we are waiting whether menstruation is coming or not, and of course hoping that it won't arrive. So we are dealing with lots of emotions, a little bit of excitement, hope, on the other hand being scared of disappointment, thinking, should I test early, should I not test? Every day you wake up thinking every time the same, maybe following the symptoms of your body. Unfortunately, the pregnancy symptoms are more or less the same as the PMS, which is not helpful at all. And with this practice, I want to bring a little bit of ease into these 2 weeks, not only mentally and emotionally. Of course, we want to calm down, we want to reduce anxiety, but also physically we will be releasing the lower body, which is great for the egg. We want to make sure that there is enough blood flow, that there is fresh oxygen running in the hips, that there are no blockages, and that the uterine lining is supportive enough to accept this fertilized egg, the embryo. So I wish you all the best and let's start. You will need 2 blocks for this practice to start with. If you don't have any, just some couch cushions, pillows should work as well. You can grab them straight away and place them. One will go under your head, the other one in between the shoulder blades, and we will lie down on the blocks. So try to find your way when the blocks are where they are supposed to be. And you can just stay here if it's already enough of sensation, or you can also bring the feet together to touch and let the knees drop to the sides. So we are adding to this chest opener to be more receptive to anything that is coming our way, but we are adding also a hip opener to release the lower body, the lower area. You can close your eyes if you are comfortable, and we will stay here for a few breaths. So me, myself, I am also in my 2-week wait, so I am in it with you. Focus on deep breaths, breathing into the belly. At the same time, feel the chest expanding. Releasing any heavy feelings, uncomfortable feelings in the chest, any worries, anxiety, just go away, and we are creating space for new things to come, new feelings to come. Bring your knees together, tuck your chin to the chest, and slowly with the arms, with the use of your arms, come all the way up. You can set the blocks aside and come back to lie down on your back, coming into reclined pigeon pose. So the left knee stays bent and foot grounded into the mat, and the right ankle goes over the left knee. If this is already enough and you feel the stretch in your thigh, in your hip, you can stay here. Otherwise, you can bring the knees toward the chest and maybe grab your left knee with your hands. Relax your neck, your shoulders, using a little bit of arm strength to push the knee towards you, but not too much. It should still be easy to hold the pose. So except here for releasing the physical part, it is also said that emotions are stored in the hips. So we want to remove any emotional, mental blockages, unprocessed emotions that can be still stored in the hips. And with this practice, we will just let go of them. Switch sides, so now the right foot goes to the ground, the left ankle across the right knee, and bringing the right leg towards your chest. If your mind starts to wander, thinking of the day you've had so far or about to-do lists that are still ahead of you, just try to come back to your breath. Just focus on the deep inhales and the deep exhales. Release the legs. Bring both of your knees towards your chest. Bring them open. You can again stay here, or if you want more sensation, you can grab the toes with the two-piece fingers and open the knees more to the side for happy baby. So you are squeezing the knees open and at the same time trying to drag them closer towards the mat. Just make sure that your tailbone is still grounded to the mat. Again, make sure that your neck and shoulders are relaxed, that you are not dragging the shoulders towards your head. Release, bring both feet to the ground and just drop both knees from side to side. Slowly, there is no need to rush. Just go with your own pace. Once more on each side. And raise yourself up. We will come onto our hands and knees into the tabletop position. So the hands are directly under the shoulders, the knees under the hips, for a few rounds of cat and cow. So on the inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze up. Exhale, push into the ground, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round and contract. One more like this. Inhale. And exhale. You can slide to the front on your belly. And we will do 3 baby cobras. So we will raise the upper body up 3 times. So on the inhale, lift yourself up. The arms go up, the head goes up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Now another variation of cobra. You can place your hands onto the mat or onto the ground, maybe a little bit wider than the mat itself. And on the inhale, we will come now with the all upper body up. So inhale, come all the way up. Maybe look up if it's okay for your neck, opening the throat, thyroid. And exhale, come down like a wave. Inhale, come up. And exhale, down. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Now bring your mat to the wall if you don't have it already, like I haven't. And we will come into Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. So bring the hips close to the wall as much as possible. And once they are there, bring your legs up to the wall. Place your hands onto your womb. You can create yoni mudra, the female mudra, with your fingers, so the thumbs and index middle fingers come to touch into a small triangle, and place your hands onto the lower belly. Connecting with our womb, bringing all the love, all the energy down towards the womb. Connecting with our future baby. And here you can imagine how would you feel if you held this baby in your arms. And imagine every detail of the baby, the look, the smell, the sounds. And stay with this image for a bit. For me, I always imagine that the baby is holding my finger with the tiny hands. There is just something so cute about their hands. You can stay here with the legs up the wall, or we will transition into traditional Shavasana, so we will just come to lie down on the mat completely with straight legs. Take up lots of space. Palms are turned upwards, so we can be more receptive to receiving, feeling supported by the ground, by the earth, trusting our body that it can do its best and that it knows exactly what to do on its own time. Observe how you feel now, opposite when we started this practice. And if there are still any worrying thoughts, just let them go away, melt away with your breath. And trust the process. Once you are ready, start slowly moving your toes, your hands. Roll onto one side and come back to the seated position where we started. Maybe still with the closed eyes if you are feeling comfortable enough. Bring your hands to the front of your heart. And once more send all your love to your heart and to your womb. Imagine that your heart is connected to the uterus, that there is a strong connection, and that the heart can nourish the womb with blood, with all the nutrients, with love and support. Namaste. Thank you for doing this practice with me. Let me know in the comments how it went for you. And if you are not sure when exactly is your 2-week wait, so you are not exactly sure when you ovulate, I would really recommend to start charting your cycle, which means measuring your basal body temperature and checking your cervical mucus. This is really key to learn your fertile window and to know exactly when it's the time to make love. And then you know more or less when your period is coming, so you're not just wondering. It can be especially beneficial for women who have longer cycles, because then with the cycle tracking, with charting, you know when you've had your ovulation, so you know exactly when your period is coming. And from charting you can also spot a lot of hormonal imbalances, and we can really see what kind of issue, underlying issue or condition can still be there. Just a small tip from me towards the end. And please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you practicing with me really soon. Bye!